Oops. Jumping right in because I had, like,
That you still stand. Your
finished the dungeon, but it's pushed me. Oh god, it's not giving me... Okay, there, okay. There we go. Huh. Whoops. Maybe I got added out of the dungeon, that's possible. Oops. Anyway. That's pausing. Okay. uh... Right. Ugh. So... Hi, yeah, today I had to go over and look after my niece because she was home sick with a cold. It's a cold. Apparently it's already starting to get better today. So I just gotta hope I don't get it. But but my sister had to go into work. So but niece was home from school, so I went over to look after her through the afternoon. By look after, I mean we sat and watched a ton of Bluey, but you know. And then I was able to stop and pick up a few groceries before coming home. And, yeah. Took a little bit to get on. Like, I knew coming back, I was like, I'm not gonna get on until probably past midnight. Even if I sit in queue. It was about that. I got a little sooner than that, but... Because I did decide to sit in queue. But I only had one error, which was pretty amazing. But yeah, I wanted to try doing this dungeon without streaming, just because I've been having a lot of problem of getting out of AoE, but still being in AoE. I was wondering, hoping that maybe not being streaming at the time would help, but I'm not sure it did. But this run I did pick up like an earring, which had a fairly good boost on it. So I'm hoping that maybe helped a little, I don't know. I'm feeling really, this dungeon is really, has a lot of things that just take your HP right down, or right completely dead. I don't like this one. The other dungeons I've had no trouble with, but this is the first one that was like, Jeebus. Anyway, I don't have to do it again. But yeah, I've got through it. I just beat the I had to retry the other two bosses, which were fine. The first time I did it, I only took once or twice with those. This time, the last boss, I managed to get through it on the first try. Go figure. After like 10 tries yesterday, I don't know. Oh, right. I think I turned down, yeah, I did. Let's put that back up. I had changed the mixer down. Okay, let's turn that down. I realized yesterday I think my game audio was a bit high compared to my mic. Whoops! Especially when I was here like, way back here like... Anyway. So we're gonna continue this MSQ stuff, and this is probably, we're right at towards the end here now, so this is mostly probably cutscenes, but you know. Time to get emotionally compromised again. God, I still can't get over it yesterday. I even thought, I was like, oh, I only like cried for maybe like 10-15 minutes. No, it was like 45 minutes of pure just weeping. Crying. I still can't believe they went and pulled a Sailor Moon on us. Like, that was such a, like, the whole people dying on as you go, sacrificing kind of thing, and then able to bring them all back. Such Sailor Moon. Such Sailor Moon. That. Like, that's the only reason I probably would have been bawling through even more of this if I hadn't figured out really quickly that's what was going on here. But still, someone can make me cry really easily, apparently. Anywho, We're gonna see if we can finish this off. Hopefully the trial, which I'm sure there's a trial. Hopefully that's not so bad. That's not as bad as this dungeon was for me. Alright.
The souls within me writhe and recoil in your presence.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to like walk around everyone and see. I was gonna do that. Oops. Oh well.
What must I do? What pain must I visit upon you to make you surrender to despair?
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears. But therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up again and again without end.
I see. But no matter how much hope exists,
That's loud.
ever will there be more despair. Ever will the living pass the presence loud. So shall we sing until life ceases to be.
That was not a good time, buddy.
Seven hells. On your guard.
The rage. It rises. Rises.
Daniel, buddy. No, that's not. What's the name?
Stop! Calm yourself, please.
We die in pain. We die in suffering. Who are you to live? Who are you to hope?
Hold on, my friends. Oriange, watch out! Alphino!
We cannot comprehend. We cannot know. We cannot know.
Christ.
Don't, please! Don't do this to them! To yourself!
Just one good strike.
Stop! Please stop!
We will not suffer alone. All will know our pain.
No, you don't!
in ice, a frozen waste, forever silent.
Wait! Don't!
I'm pretty sure that that looked like an I love you mouthing. Could be wrong, but sure looked like it.
Escape. And rendered yourself powerless. Bereft of the synergy you claim is your strength. Unless you mean to call upon the dead once more. Defiant to the last. But you will be one with us ere long. You will be battered and torn and made to crawl. You will weep and wail and curse your impotence. Curse your life as it fades. As we did. As we died. Such pain and sorrow we felt. Such anguish and rage.
Oops, shit.
Only when we surrendered did we find release. Only when we embraced death. So join us in despair and embrace yours. My ultimatum. What is happening?
Oh.
At the end of everything, I find you, my friend.
Are you shitting me?
In you once, as you did in me. When at last I understood what it was, I journeyed to Charlian to seek you out. Struck a bargain with the woman who shares your gift. In exchange for lending the Scions my aid, I was given the means to come hither. Gorging upon what remained of the Mother Crystal, I reclaimed the form of the dragon. And, hungry still for our reunion, I rode the light of the stars to you. I take it this is your prey. But why does it still live? Surely it is no match for you. I assumed you would be above something so banal as despair. Am I mistaken?
I don't even know! What is it? What the flipping shit? I have no idea what to say about this. What the flipping shit? What? Xenos, what? You what? 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 You what? Oh God. What do I even say to this? Comes down to it, I won't save you. I don't want your help. I'm so flabbergasted. I know. Oh. Do I? It comes down to it, I won't save you. I don't know. We'll go with the first one.
And I'd rather not give it. Nay, I would have preferred that we enjoy a private reunion. So come! Let us dispense with this distraction, you and I!
You struggle in vain. You will not silence our song of oblivion.
Oh, okay, it is an actual. This time we don't get to use scions. Oh no. I don't even know what to. I don't even. I don't even. Do not. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Give me a minute, because I need to look. I wanna know what this is about a little bit before I. Because yeah, I like to not go in blind. Okay, I like to have a basic idea of what's going on. Oh my goodness, it looks like a very long fight. Lord. I couldn't imagine not doing this on White Mage, but there's times where I'm like, you know, Maybe I should have worked on leveling another job as well. But anyway, too late now. Okay. Wow, lots of people recruiting apparently. Interesting, there's a lot of music in this. Didn't take long. And again, I'm on white mage, so. We fall.
You will never reach it. Will never reach the deliverance you seek.
Our hunt ends this day. There is nowhere you can flee that we cannot follow.
God.
Even stars must die.
They've already started. Oh, it's double white mage. God. Frack. Frack.
Your suffering is at an end. This is a kindness. All of us have known despair.
Oh God. Well, that didn't go well. Bless. Fuck! Nope, that's... Oh my goodness, this is a lot to take in.
We have seen the
That goes really fast. Let's even heal.
The same end. Again and again.
Oh, I'm gonna need HP. Nope. Ah, my god.
A sorrow so deep only emptiness remains. Tis so lonely between the stars.
And there it is again. Still in something despite my best efforts.
We have seen the end.
Oh, fudge. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord! Almighty heck! Cannot keep up with this. That is a lot to keep up with. Oh my god.
The same end. Again and again.
I know from the other trial, after a bit I'll be fine. It's just at first it's a lot.
Even stars must die.
Oh, I just made a mistake for forgetting to turn off the things again. I'm just about to do a thing. Yep. But not fast enough. Oh, oh, I'm not hit. Amazing.
Your suffering is at an end. This is a kindness. All of us have known despair.
Oh god, I was too close. I'm doing something.
We have seen
God. Oy, ay, 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 ay.
the same end. Again and again.
Nope, gonna get hit. Oh, frick.
A sorrow so deep only emptiness remains. Tis so lonely between the stars. We have seen the end.
Nope. Oh god.
same end. Again and again.
To be. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Fudge. I swear. I have the worst luck at getting out of AoE right now. I need you.
All of us have known despair.
No, 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 no. Frack. Oh my god.
Even stars must die.
I swear.
There is only one place it may be found.
I'm just gonna...
Oblivion.
Oh, it's a while before I've got my thing.
Dynamis. No matter. You only delay the inevitable. This is fate. Your time has come. It always does.
Oh.
Light the way!
What is this defiance? No. The hatred, the pain, the loss. We cannot suffer it again.
We will stand against fate.
No matter the cost.
We've been here before. Many a time.
Thus do we know.
It's gonna keep this
To
going.
never give up.
Hope will shine again.
What we saw. What I saw. This can only end in misery and
Oops, that was bad. Oops. Bad.
No life, no star, nor the universe itself. None should hope for better.
Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. Hooray. Oh my word.
Was not the answer. Then what is it? Where lies happiness?
Oh my goodness. I'm actually gonna give it to, because they saved my butt. Fair bit in there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got 2. Well, that's good. I wasn't completely fail. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness and loneliness and pain. We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for. The answers he deserved. Greetings. You who are my final encounter. I wish to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Oh. Oh.
Yes, I can see them. The memories of a long, long journey. So many people. The thoughts of them overflowing in your heart. What they live for. What gives their lives meaning. There was never a single answer.
Welcome and well met, my brave little spark.
You gather pieces of happiness, precious and fragile, only to lose them, then start again. On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace.
Now sing with me once more, share of your life, far greater
That which Hermes sent us to find was there all this time, on Atheris. Like a field of flowers, perhaps. At first a single blossom. It spreads and takes on more colors. Thank you for guiding me here. To find these words at journey's end fills me with joy. And so, before I fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do. No expression of regret will undo what my sisters and I have done, or restore what we have stolen. But if you would allow it, I would sing one last song. A song of the newfound joy that swells in my heart. Of the beauty of light when it shines across a dark and starless sea. Of a dream that from the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow, life will spring forth once more, nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope. One day, life will fill the universe again, and Hermes will see this and smile. How, I do not know, do know that where there is a will, there is a way. After all, miracles happen every day, do they not? I will create a path back to your ship, where your dear friends await. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them, then follow my lead and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
You
Oh.
mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero. Hear me then. Not as a hero, but as simply you.
That's gonna be bad.
As I learned in Alamigo, you are a formidable foe. Stronger than any I have faced. Against you, I need bring my all to bear. I need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know. And it is the sole pleasure I have to share. And so I come before you to issue challenge and offer singular bliss. If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy. Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of pure and true. But there is more to you than that. You know this to be true. As surely as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits. Of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice, wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void. Such
No, that's only you.
pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer?
Oh, jeez. I really don't want to fight him. Let's go with that one. I'm really tired of his shit.
So you would still play the hero?
Yes. I just want to go home, dude.
In acceptance, you betray your deception. You know full well what we are and what we seek. To shine incandescent in death's shadow.
No, that's just you, dude. That is really just you. I just want to go home with my friends. And, like, have a cat boyfriend, okay? For goodness gracious sake. Alright. At least with this would probably be like, you lost a punch. What, easy mode? Yes. I'm a white mage, dude. I just don't wanna go home. Maybe have a nap. Take my cat boy Ishgard and shit. Just wanna Xenos, really? Dude. Oh, are you giving me a regen? Oh. Alright.
Hold nothing back. Push yourself to your limit and lead to mine.
I don't wanna, I just wanna go home. Just wanna go home, Xenos. Like, that's the priorities here. Oh, is that what you were doing? Cute.
Ha! Still fighting you, I see.
Yeah, because I wanna go home. Ooh, asshole.
Show me your vaunted fortitude.
It's called Cure, man. Oh, why?
Soon you'll know the full extent of my power.
I don't wanna.
Mine for the taking.
Oh, that was fast. That was not fair.
Mine for the taking. A test of your reflexes. A test of your reflexes. Mine for the taking.
Oh, that's not fair. Frack. Frackle frack.
A test of your reflexes.
Measure.
My soul, how it burns.
Good for you. God, no, you're not done, are you?
The inferno swelling within.
No. Just you. Just you. No. Oh, I want to go home. I just want to frickin' go home.
Do not tell me your life's fire is already spent. Yes, yes! Rise once more! It mustn't end yet!
No, I do want it to end. I'm really, really done. Frick. Frick. You frick. That's not fair! What the shit was that?
Mine for the taking!
Oh god.
I have you! A test of your reflexes!
I want to go home. I don't want to fight him. I want him to go away. go away, Xenos. I just want to go home. Oh god.
Mine for the taking.
Oh god.
Have you no rage left for me? No rancor?
I never had any other than wanting to go home. That's all.
I have you.
Good thing they give us like little thingies. I might get through this. Ah, go away, you.
Mine for the taking.
God, oh god, oh god. Fricking frack. Oh god. Belle, I could really use you right now.
Did you not wish to take my head?
No! I really don't.
I have you. A test of your reflexes.
Brrr. Oh
Have I overestimated your potential?
no, you're a pain in the butt.
Show me your vaunted fortitude.
There. Are we not done? Please tell me we're done.
No, not yet. Not until the last of me is spent.
No!
There! Now fall. This is my moment. Our moment.
Frick, 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 frick. No, I'm a white mage. That's enough. I just want to go. I was not looking forward to fighting him. Because I'm just like, go away, Xenos. I want to go back with my friends. I'm only like a 30, not even 30 pug list.
that I should lose again. How disappointing. Never have I understood those around me, understood their obsessions. Besieged by their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities. But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark, blinding, brilliant. Gone too soon. What of you, my mirror? Born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure. Was this life a gift or a burden? Did you find fulfillment?
Can you hear? Safe. Must tend to. Open your. Please.
Someone, and
Please.
can't leave us. Not like this. If you do, I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
Are you with us? Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought... After what you've done, you're the last person to be asking that.
I know, right? Oh.
You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking, fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could. But how is the pain? That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Gladdening! There's nothing gladdening about this. When Meteion appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came. And when you finally deigned to appear, you're within an ilm of your life.
Well, I was expecting a Xenos.
Damn you for making us worry!
Oh, those were cries of celebration! Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see. Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside. We're home, my friend. We're home.
I don't even know how it works. Oh my gosh.
Is that? It is! It's the Ragnarok! They're back!
Thank heavens.
Truly.
They've done it!
Welcome home. Ah! Yes!
Welcome home, everyone! Welcome home!
But it doesn't mean anything at this point. Oh. Oh, okay. Shit. Wow. Oh. Well, that was a frickin' roller coaster. Even to the end. Oh, bloody heck. Oh. Ooh, and I'm dropping frames. Apparently my thing is tanked. Maybe it's because of this? Let's go ahead and skip. Hmm. Aw.
Dearest mother, dearest father, this letter will be the very last that I write to you from the rising stones.
Oh boy. Okay.
As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion. From the time I first walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days. At the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, we fought the battle of our lives. Fought against despair itself, a veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves. Full oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat, convinced that I will never rise again. However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness. By this truth do I find hope within, blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure. Do I look forward to creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth. And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark. Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind as will my comrades. For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation, we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
There you are, Alphino. Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies. I'll be right there. At least, that is what the story will be.
Oh.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances. From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Okay. Okay, fair. Because or else the Scions will keep getting called upon. And maybe we want to have a break for a while.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways. Retreating from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently as we seek out problems that want for solving. But a day will come when we face another great challenge, and we will face it together, as we always have.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Amen. Cry.
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask. I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super-secret organization requires a super-secret base of operations.
It's not very secret anymore.
To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan. If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
Oh, next up to Omnicrafter.
Plotting to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru, as do I our next meeting.
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I don't even know some of these. Who are you? Who's this cat boy? Arnold has with pressing matters according to him anyway. Pity he couldn't be here to witness this momentous occasion. Though I basically tell you congratulations. As for me, the signs work in Rugger's reach. I suppose our involved would need my support, Gerbanya too, though he would not admit as much. You will have my help, whether he wants it or not. You must be one of the were you C team? I don't remember. Anyway. It's a little strange. Now my leak pearl's gone quiet. And since my unique skill is no longer needed for safety, the travel, the star and all that, I'm gonna go and venture like you, traveling far and wide. I imagine I'll start by heading Mercidia or the New World. Just need to find myself and ship first. Okay, we'll get to you guys in a minute. You were an amateur adventurer first met, but look at you now. You've grown quite fine young lass. Just knew you would. One might say I ought to settle down with my old age, but seeing you now has set my adventurous spirit ablaze once more. But the first journey I set out upon will be a long-awaited hot spring tours with my dear friend Moe. There have been naught but chaos since the Telfiori first appeared. Towers, lunar primals, the Empire, final days. Yet we have weathered it all and live to see the sun rise in a new day. And now that peace has returned, I can finally resume my travels with my grandfather. Perhaps we will go first to Kugane and relax in the Boskai-sen hot springs. That would be nice. Of course, my journey will simply not simply be for pleasure. I will collect information on territory as I travel. Perhaps I should visit Negaxia via Doma. Cornet, don't miss a chance to see. After all you've been through, I'm sure they appreciate it. It's a shame the signs are disbanding, if only in name. I still fondly recall the day you granted me my uniform. The memory remains vivid, yet it feels like a lifetime ago. I considered returning to the Adder's Nest, but since I've come this far, I've decided I ought to continue my journey and go venture to Garlemald instead. I can't hold a candle to the infamous wandering minstrel, but I thought I might share with the Garleans the tale of your epic deeds, extend to them an olive branch of a song, if you will. The exploit of you and your companions are truly inspiration to us all. I have never felt more compelled to hone my skills, that I one day might be able to accomplish such heroic deeds. Agamias means to visit Limsa Laminsa, and I'll join him and continue my search. I know not when we'll meet again, but take care of yourself. Vaguely, you look familiar. Some of these I don't remember. I still scarcely believe our battle extended to the ends of creation, but seeing the Scion's mission to completion was both an honor and a privilege. As for myself, I spent quite a while away from home, so I think I'll return to Limsa Laminsa for now. Once I get there, my first order of business will be downing a pint or 3 at the Drowning Wench. Yeah, this is some of like C team. Here's B team. So glad I was able to be here in this moment. You know, I considered continuing to follow Hori's footsteps, but I've realized it's time I found my own way in life. Otherwise, I'll never be half the man my brother is. First things first, I'm gonna head to Gridania and visit the Conjurer's Guild and the Archer's Guild. I will do my best to brush up on my skills before I see you again. We may have accomplished our goal and put it behind us, but my time with the Scions provided memories that will last me a lifetime. I'm blessed to think I was blessed with the chance to experience such unbridled brotherly love. But now that Ocher has decided to set off without his dear brother, with the two of them, I fear I might suffer withdrawal. Oh dear. I'm so glad the danger is past. There's nothing I could do but pray from here. So I was relieved to the point of tears when everyone made it back safely. I imagine we'll have more free time now, so I was thinking I'd studied up on healing magic, that I could make myself more useful in the future. My first stop will be the Astrologicarum in Ishgard to learn about Charlian astrology. I must follow Ocher's lead and continue to hone my skills. Far too much blood has been spilt and far too many lives lost. Still, I am glad that I would do something to repay those who showed me a path to the future. Not that our job is over, of course, far from it. There is much that remains to be done before true and lasting peace can be achieved. To that end, Hori and I mean to set off to Corvos. We expect that the tensions between Garleans and Corvosi will only flare more with the Empire's fall. I still remember when we sparred together as though it were yesterday. To think how far we have come since then. Even now, I have not abandoned my dream of besting you in single combat. A friendly nature, of course. Though clearly I do not hold a candle to the Warrior of Light at present, I shall continue to train diligently, that one day you might consider me an equal. The salvation of Minfilia dreamed for Eorzea comes closer to reality with every step the Sounds take. Yes, the world may still be in the throes of change, but it is improving. I see it happening day by day, and I sit here praying for whatever new road you walk will bring you wonder and joy you deserve. Should you need a rest between your journeys, do come and join me on the terrace for old time's sake. Okay, I think that's... Anything in here? Let me check. Nope. Oh, yeah, just... You have anything to say? Yeah, just... yeah. Right. That's fine. I'm not far enough with him. Alright. I guess enough putting it off. Oh. Cornet, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Working on it. Though this parting be not forever more, 'tis nothing, nonetheless occasion for sorrow akin to a pixie's path. Navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loperites embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable, the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn from the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre of Loperites hath gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Hydaelyn, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love of things born of the star, and 'tis Venat's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they see fit to impart. I did not wish to presume. I would be honored should they consider me a friend. For 'tis certainly true that I have grown fond of their company. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the signs of the seventh dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine reticence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet, here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus, instead, I do offer my humble support, be it unto the deepest abyss or highest heavens, even if I must needs founder across stormy seas, I shall answer thy summons. Okay, I'm gonna... It's gonna take a while. Oh, Cornet, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? I can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. Oh, yeah. When he came to me in Charlian, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause, so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions, but knowing the state you were found in, I could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. Oh, Cryo. God, I need to know what all these different ones could be. Worked out. You did what you thought was right, Cryo. It's a relief to hear you say that. Thank you. Time and time again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the Forum without my nerves getting the better of me. I always fell to you and the others. I must and I will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldesion. Though Charlian will strengthen its ties with other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in the future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest help in Raha and Ojika and other remaining members. Together we'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us, not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel the allure of the task itself. Oh, how's Graha's going? Will you come with me? Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. Oh. Ah, our champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you for that matter. On the mend, I trust? Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed how swiftly you've recovered. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you've cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look, at what you've accomplished. Medion defeated, her Song of Oblivion cut short, and the source in all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost, but you held fast. Now, Reen has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. We've a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the scions on the world stage. There'll never be an end to our little problems that go untended by nations. We'll do our best to help out where and when we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I'm faring well and leave it at that, eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, 'tis the rising stones which comes to mind. Many times have we set out from this base, thence return when our work was done. And the day the signs came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Cornet. I have a question for you. And imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Science? Oh. I can honestly say the same. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. If you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune teller in the bargain. Into the bargain. Ugh. Okay, see? At least you have something to say, then out with it. You talk as if the silence disillusion was more than a pretense. There may be fewer calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Why are you so concerned for me anyway? In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Emmerich hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as guardsman in the Imperial District. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. Some days ago, a Hannish envoy arrived with word from Vitra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. I didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. In Thavnir, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Mityon. Though it was too late for those that had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Charlian, most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement with Vitra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Charlian if they wish, to work and study. Vitra was always the satrap of truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in his name as well. One who has complete confidence in his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago I would have assumed his benevolence hid in ulterior motives, but 'tis clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. They'll be so proud. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vitra's kin sought release from conflict, so weary were they of suffering it. They wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgard-Sormr didn't give up. In hope, he made the journey to distant Aetheris with a clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went to be embroiled in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hate and abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lance, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might have never learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. I suppose this is pretty temporary, because if shit's gonna start happening again to start a new story, it won't be long before we're like, okay, we're all back, okay. Oh, are we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I am adverse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I've been meaning to ask you, something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can easily be recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst these memories of a certain essential facts, the history of Aetheris and the ancients, a glimpse of the Ea and their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them for formal records of wider consumption. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but I have never balked at the idea of binding the subjects of my studies in book or tablet. Truth is given shape and interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded into a fit narrative, no matter how well intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity, yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are a result of similar linguistic shortcomings piling one upon the other until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet, even with potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Maybe let them. Very well then, I shall endeavor to pen what I can of Ea, the ancients, and so many other wonders. I am no scribe. It would be less a polished work and more of a reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown, or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. Oh, Cornet, pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as Father has been tending to the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I've made them worry for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. With little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlian. Both Elisa and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Isambard contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helm the relief effort, and, with the support of our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the land. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Yesenia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because the truth in Lord Quintus's words, a truth that whatever ideals individuals may expose, nations are not moved into action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in the relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts that we might better help them begin anew. By all means. So glad would I be of your visit, and I believe I speak for Alice as well. For fairly long as I've been in New Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me, in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing, and will continue to do so, yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you, in good times and in bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Thank you, Cornet, from the bottom of my heart. Two more. Alright, Alice. Cornet, seen your preparations, have you? What preparation? What am I doing? I don't know. Just making another sweep of my belongings. It wouldn't do to find I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, in case you haven't heard, we've received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the land surrounding the Bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, in Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one which was an area in the northern Empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Charlian too might have come under threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within capacities of each nation to handle on their own. The scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say we won't help out where we can, of course, as individuals. No more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alphinaud. They were among the worst affected and still need all the help they can get. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though. That I'll curse my weakness and my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can, for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you, think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph, and the accompanying determined expression. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. And you should hear about me. I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere trying my best, very best. Not that I'm trying to become famous or anything. That being said... The next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved, so don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. And I guess, do they have any... Did I forget to mention anything? Ah, yes, the Hanish envoy who came to see a student also bore a letter from Matza. Yeah. He writes that Mevan and Kirasov's little girl is doing well, and he often goes to visit her. It won't be easy growing up without her parents, but her fellow villagers are watching over her. I dare to hope she won't want for warmth as she grows up. And I understand that following thy clash with Xenos, the teleportation device thou had discarded fell to thee from on high. To return to thee in such a manner. I did confer with Wolfson and Lodwinda, yet they insisted the device was possessed of no such capability. 'Twas a miracle befitting in the nature of that place, where emotion becometh tangible reality. Whence then arose this timely wonder? Thine ardent wish, or another's fervent prayer? Oh, I should mention that Ehrenval has kindly agreed to share aught of potential interest he hears from his fellow gleaners. In exchange, we will help them to restore the archives to their proper order. With the Exodus abandoned, all items must be returned whence they came, a task no less grueling than their removal. Even now, Ojika assists in the sorting of arcane artifacts. Oh yes, not only is he a skilled administrator, he's also a certified appraiser, specializing in relics from the 5th Astral Era. Despite his qualifications, though, he seems none too keen on the work. She'll have to go and relieve him as soon as I can. I've been keeping Arnvald abreast of the situation in letters, but unfortunately he cannot be here today. When it is convenient for both of us, we should pay him a visit. In case you've not heard, the Waking Sands will be converted into a warehouse. An actual warehouse now. We'll be keeping the place free of rats and cobwebs, so it can still be served as an outpost should need arise. Considering Tataru's ambitions, however, I'd not be surprised if she claimed the lot for her budding empire. Word has it that a false deity born of the Tower Zot has survived, and occasionally appears to terrorize the locals. Those who vanquish the being and present proof to Radzat Han will receive a handsome reward, though handsome isn't the word I would use to describe such outlandish garb. But while I'm in Thavnir, perhaps I will acquire Set to send to Amaric in lieu of an answer to his job offer. Let him stand guard thus attired and be the talk of the Imperium, if not all of Korthus. Elise came to visit the other day. She peppered me with questions about the lasting repercussions of the final days. I took the opportunity to explain our plans to disband. She understood our reasoning immediately. Once a scion, always a scion, it would seem. She was eager to relive old times and remember old friends, bittersweet memories, mayhap, but from the look on her face, the joys outweigh the sorrows. This is probably the one that's gonna make me cry. Oh, Cornet, might you have a moment to talk? Oh. With the science stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. After speaking with Krau, I've decided I'll be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Baldessian. Not only am I indebted to Master Gullif for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I never would have set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. I would never have met you, never become the caretaker of the tower, never become a scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good. I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you into the unknown. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons when I asked if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? While 'tis true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams, in the end nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. It needn't be some grand endeavor, there needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you. And I hope that you will do the same for me. Oh no, there's two good answers, shit! I'll go with that. I'll have to hit the book. I need to know what all of them are. I'll hold you to that. As much as have already seen, there's so much we haven't. Who knows, perhaps we will even encounter survivors of the Omicrons somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I would bid them to seek a new adventure with someone, with that partner to find a new purpose, a new dream. For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever my plans lead, do not hesitate to send word, and should a commission of interest come my way, I hope you will be the first to know. By the way, have you spoken with Fio of late? Some days ago they appeared to me in a dream. With the sleeper persuasion, that is. I was one of the first they bade me to tell you. When I asked why not tell you themselves, they unleashed a giant ravenous beavers upon me. Have you perchance done something to incur their ire? Oh dear. Oh, Fuel, I'm sorry. Look, I've been kind of really busy. Spoken in your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. I think I talked to everyone. With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time to departure is upon us. In my capacity as a receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys till next we meet. Be well.
suppose we're off to Garlemald then. Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania, there is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Sharlayan before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loperids. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Man, the only problem with this is now I'm just here, like, so I'm on my own now? Yay.
I've yet to hear the details.
It's kind of really sad.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
Not really, I'm just gonna be here, guys.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge her plans.
Being sad.
Quite right.
Indeed.
Fair point. So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
We're being left behind, apparently. Oh, okay, sure. Stand tall, my friend, our journey will never end.
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls, shimmering and eternal.
That's a little bit, I know that voice.
And yet, something stirs.
Oh, here's the seed of what's next.
Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers. Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as she foretold. We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
Oh, this is the intro for the Pandemonium thing.
Oh, the sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
It was short. You have completed the main scenario of Endwalker quest unlock. New content has been made available in Charlotte. Additionally, you now enter dead ends. Yeah. Many more adventures await you. Well then. Jello weather, of course. You look over there and you see all the jello weather. So what does she does? Go back to her FC. Right. Well. Gosh, I don't even know. That's gonna take a while to process. Blimey. Alright, I'm gonna call it here because it's like 3 AM and I have to start leveling other jobs and things like that, but I'm not in the brain for that right now. So. Oh boy. Oh. I'm gonna go sleep. Maybe, I think. So, have a good night, everyone. Anyone there?